Audio Jungle.
I'm Jace,
And I'm Dylan.
and we're here to talk to you about the carbon cycle.
The carbon cycle is one of the most important cycles.
But we're not ready to talk about that yet because we're just on the moon. If you would follow us, we're gonna head to Earth.
Alright, so first it starts off with respiration. The animals breathe out carbon dioxide, which gets released into the atmosphere. This could also come from like burning chimney smoke or from your cars. They release CO2 into the air. This CO2 gets dissolved into water, or it can be photosynthesized by the plants. If it gets dissolved in the water, it turns into limestone, which turns into natural gas, which we could use for energy to run our cars, etc. And if it gets photosynthesized by the plants, and it turns into plant and animal remains, which gets turned into coal, which gets turned into oil, which can be combusted by human and natural, which just starts to cycle over and over again, and that's basically the carbon cycle. Word to your mother. And here's Dylan dancing.
No, don't do that.
He
What teacher?
Hi, I'm Sam, and this is Dylan. Today we're here to talk to you about the carbon cycle. Now, the carbon cycle is one of the most important things in your daily life. Without carbon, our cars wouldn't run, our stoves wouldn't run. Anything that uses fossil fuels basically wouldn't work. So, right here we have a chart explaining the carbon cycle. So, it's all up here, the atmospheric carbon. Now, it comes from many different places, but down here, deep down below the earth, we have oil, natural gas, and coal, which are your fossil fuels, that come up here. They get combusted by the humans or anybody using the fuel, and that goes up into the atmosphere. And the plants, when they're doing their photosynthesis, thank you, Mom. They release carbon into the atmosphere. Well, yeah, photosynthesis and respiration. They release their carbon into the atmosphere. Next, we have decomposition, which, as you can see, this lovely cow decomposes its waste material that turns into CO2. Also, we have over here, we have some more natural gas, and we have some limestone and erosion. And those are formed by CO2 in the water or in the ground, of course. So, the ancient underwater animal remains down here get turned into this natural gas, coal, stuff like that. And that is basically the carbon cycle. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to ask a random cuber on their opinion about the carbon cycle. So,
the carbon cycle, it's great.
it's great. That's great.
Here in someone's house, I don't know whose, but we're gonna ask some random people on their opinion of the carbon cycle and how it affects them. Random people. How does the carbon cycle affect you?
Carbon cycle for you and me. Carbon cycle. I wish you could see that the carbon cycle is also, even if you pee, that has carbon, I think, but I don't know, because the carbon cycle rocks